If you want to hear my tiny Empties update this month, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, we're talking Empties this month, and it's definitely not Empties that would be this big. This is just my overall Empties pouch with lots of stuff in it. But this month I have just a handful of things to show you, and it would literally fit in the palm of my hand. There's not very much, so this should go pretty quickly. I only have one full-size product to show you. Everything else is a lot smaller. We will start with skincare. This is the Sephora Oil-in-Balm Makeup Remover. It says Cleansing Oil-in-Balm. It's made with 3 flower waxes, and it comes with a spatula. And as you can see, I scraped everything in the container. I don't mind this product. It is very inexpensive. They don't sell it anymore. I think I have 2 more tubs of this. I think it was $11, and the equivalent usually sells for around $40. So I was really happy to have found this. It smells fine. It smells like roses. It works fine. Now, I do prefer the Clinique Take the Day Off or the Pharmacy Green Clean. I do prefer those. But comparing $44 and $11, you can see why I went for a number of these. When I want a treat, I'll use a deluxe sample of one of those other 2. But in between, I keep going back to this one just as a very cost-effective way of taking my makeup off. And a little goes a long way, which is good that there's that tiny spatula that comes with it, because it's a good reminder that it does not take very much. And I mostly use it for eyes, and then I might use it for some other part of my face, and then go in with a cleanser afterwards. It works really well, and obviously I liked it enough to finish it. And I've already started another one that is on my counter and I've been using. So I don't mind the product at all. Next up are 2 items in the makeup graveyard, and I'm not quite sure how these dried out because I keep them in glass jars, but they did. And they are 2 Annabelle, what are they called? Liquid eyeliner. And I probably these guys dried out because I am more likely to use a Stila or an Urban Decay Heavy Metals liner. And so, yeah, unfortunately, I think I paid $1 or $2, so maybe they were old inventory to begin with. But it's sad because it's silver and gold and Christmas is coming, and I discovered that I would not be using them this year. So they are gone. I think that any of these liners are just fine. I have some from all sorts of different brands. And it's too bad because Annabelle is a Canadian brand, and I wanted to support a Canadian brand by continuing to use it, and it's not going to happen. So I'm just going to close this chapter and move on. 2 more makeup items. I have this Dramatic Line liner from Sephora, which I did not like. I'm kind of happy that it's gone, and it just dried out on me, so it's really not doing a line anymore. It's not a good liner, and I'm just happy that it's done. Nothing else to say. Now this one I am annoyed with. So this is a liner that I was saving, and it's a lightening liner called Jett. Yeah, Jett from KVD Vegan Beauty. They don't make these anymore. And I was saving it, and I went to click it. So what happens is that there's a spacer that you remove, and then the pen clicks in, and then you can hear the click. You roll the bottom to get the product to come out. Well, what I did not know was with this backup that, and you can't see it, I can just feel it with my finger, that there is a crack along the edge. And so it was not pristine. It had been drying out for over a year, and there's just nothing of the color that is coming out of the top. And I've clicked it, I've left it for a few days, clicked it again and clicked it again, and I have a bunch of these started. I know how they work. But it is, because of the crack on the side, it is faulty, it's defective, they don't make it anymore, and I just have to toss it, and it just drives me crazy. I hear of folks with defective items once in a while, and I'm now one of them, and it was just really annoying to have spent, I got them on sale, but still to have spent the money and not to get to use this liner. Sometimes life is not fair. And if that's all that I have to deal with this week, then I will consider myself lucky. Okay, next one is a small, it's this little guy. It was one of those little samples that comes with various beauty kits. In this case, it's a Lancôme travel size makeup remover. It's the Bi-Facil. A lot of folks swear by it. I'm fine with just about any of this kind of micellar makeup remover. I'll use the Garnier, no problem. That's $7.99 on sale. I will not buy this product. If I get it for free, I will use it, I will enjoy it, but I will not buy it for the Lancome price. It's insane. It's so expensive. But I did have this 50 ml. I used it, I enjoyed it, and I'll probably keep this little container for travel purposes in the future. The last item that is a full size, that doesn't look too full size, is the Perversion liner. The irony here is that I really thought that I was going to be done with this liner at the end of last month. I finished it October 2nd. I tried to sharpen it and it died on me. That was just too funny. As you can see, there's nothing left. It fell out and I could not use it anymore. And Perversion is my favorite liner from Urban Decay as far as a black liner. I was sad to see it go, but I'm very happy that I finished it because these liners are expensive and it's nice to get your money's worth. And I certainly did. Very happy about that, but sad to see it go. And now we are at samples, and I have 6 samples to show you. And 4 of them are going to be very quick because they are 4 samples of the Sinner and Saint from KVD Vegan Beauty. I love both of them. If I had to choose between the two, I would say Sinner. And Sinner, I actually have full-size perfume bottles of. So obviously this one I really like. And this one is good too, but if I have to choose again, this is the one I chose by voting with my money, frankly. And very happy to have this fragrance in my collection, and happy to have been able to use 4 of these samples in the past month. Another sample that has to do with my brand new focus, if you want to see the brand new focus intro for Kate Somerville, I will put it right there for you. This is the Exfolicate, and I have a deluxe size of the Exfolicate. Let me show you. This is what it normally looks like. Although this is a small size, I think. This is 15 ml or 0.5 fluid ounces. And I had a chance, I think through the Sephora samples, to get a sample of this one. It was about 2 uses. And I finished it just a couple of days ago. It is definitely an intense exfoliator. I was happy to get a couple of uses for free, and that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I will have my final thoughts on the 4, I was going to say KVD, the 4 Kate Somerville products that I'm using right now. I'll have my thoughts, I think, within a number of weeks now, because I'm running out of a few things. And the last sample I did not quite finish, but I am sick of. I'll show you how much I have left. You'll see that there's a little bit left in the container here. There you go. Now you can see what's left. There's not that much. And it was a very full container, but I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the pilling. It pills like crazy, at least with what I use. It is the Boscia Perfecting White Charcoal Treatment Primer. And this thing was very full. And I really gave it the old college try. And the last 4 days, today didn't, but I was super careful. The last number of days, at least a week and a half, every single time I wore it, with things I've worn no problem. The Cover FX concealers, the Smashbox Studio Focus or Studio Ready, whatever, foundation stick. It pilled, and it gave me a nice little crown of pilling all around my face, and I just had enough. So I used, for sure, at least 80% of this, and then this last little bit that I showed you is what's left, and I'm I'm raising the white flag and I am done fighting with it, and we're just going to part ways. Maybe it got old, I don't know, but it just did not like me. It was not kind to me toward the end. So out of my empties, I have 3 full-size products here that I managed to finish. One mini, but not a sample for sure, a mini. So that's, I'll say 4 full products finished. 3 defective products, and 6 samples. So a total of 13 products this month, and not the biggest empties I've ever had, definitely, but I hope you found the empties interesting or disheartening or sad in a couple of cases. But it is what it is. Things happen sometimes. So I'll say thank you so much for watching this Empties video. I hope to have something more joyous and entertaining next month. But for now, I will say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.